We in the house.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 373. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday. Cold Wednesday because it's cold, but look, I got my coffee in one of my favorite cups that I've been having for years. The top broke on this. The top broke on this cup, but it still keeps my stuff warm. You could put some cold in it, like ice and stuff, and it'll stay hot and cold for multiple hours. And I've been keeping a hold on this for a very long time. But yes, and tomorrow is supposed to get very cold. I think in the 18 degrees or below. So y'all stay warm, get bundled up, get stuff and get stocked up, because ain't too many people's gonna be getting out here if it's gonna be bad tomorrow and Friday. Snowstorms is coming or whatever is coming, because ain't too many people gonna get on that road, and too many people can't drive in ice because it's bad enough that people drive crazy. And I know I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here at the house to stay warm, catch up on shows, support others, watch YouTube, catch up on people's videos that I'm subscribed to and supporting everything. That's all I'm gonna do, and eat and be merry. But today, y'all, we're gonna be talking about multiple topics today. We're gonna be talking about Luther Vandross on his on what caused his stroke and stuff, and some stuff I found out in the documentary, which I have not had the chance to see yet, but I'm gonna try to watch it tonight. But if I watch his documentary tonight or whenever, I will come back and I will do a review and I'll let y'all know what it's like. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about Hulk Hogan, one of my least favorite peoples. Hulk Hogan, on why he was booed at the WWE Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix. And we're going to talk about the passing of a person that was part of our community, the LGBTQ community, the gay community, and the drag queen community. I'm talking about Viv, who passed away at the age of 32. And even though I don't know much about Viv, all I do know that she was on RuPaul Drag Race UK. I'm so behind on RuPaul Drag Race, it's not even funny. I'm so behind on that. I'm about, I don't know how many seasons I'm behind on. I know I stopped watching at 12. I got behind after I stopped watching season 12 where Simone won. But I may eventually start back watching because I love RuPaul Drag Race. I love my shows now. I love my LGBTQ shows now. I love them. But if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and click that bell so you'll get notified when I have new content available and uploaded. We are at 303 subscribers, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We are still hanging on strong. Hold on, let me get comfortable. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to have my laptop over here on this other side right here so I can tell y'all about these topics. And then, I'm going to get my sources from, and I'm going to give my opinion and basically give my perspective about on all of this and everything. I just want to let y'all know. Y'all might think I'm a little big right here, but I got like 2 sweaters on, so that's what it is. Yes, I got a neck right here. You can see that little bone right there. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, we're gonna talk about Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross, who passed away in 2005. I was on Instagram and it was a clip of his documentary came up where he was doing interviews. And one of the topics was talking about what caused his stroke. And it is said, allegedly and truthfully as well, that Luther Vandross, he had type 2 diabetes. And he loved to eat. He loved to eat. And that could have possibly caused his stroke, which what he had in 2003. And that possibly could have caused him getting down to his final years, like his health began to decline. But I got something where I'm gonna read to y'all that might can basically tell y'all where I'm coming from, if I may. But here we go. I'm gonna read it to y'all, and y'all basically can probably tell where I'm coming from. And what I'm gonna read is this. At the time of his death, Luther Vandross suffered from diabetes and hypertension. In April of 2003, he suffered from a severe stroke at his home in New York City and was in a coma for nearly 2 months. The stroke affected his ability to speak and sing and required him to use a wheelchair. That's what I also wanted to put in there. Again, he had diabetes and hypertension. This was in 2003 of April when he had the stroke. The stroke left him in a coma for nearly 2 months. He was not able to sing. He was not able to sing. He was not able to talk hardly anything. He had to use a wheelchair. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, when it comes to diabetes, it's no joke. It's no joke. I don't have diabetes. But I do have family members that have diabetes. My grandmother, my mama's mama, she had diabetes. She died 2 years before I was born. She had it. And the thing with our community, the black community, the thing with the black community and the thing with any community that you may have served, that who's watching this video, that will listen to me, I know I don't have room to talk because I have high cholesterol. I have high blood pressure. I'm not going to make this all about me. I'm basically going to say this. When you have a health issue such as diabetes, type 2 diabetes is nothing to play with. And still, people's be trying to eat the stuff that caused them their diabetes. People still want to eat the stuff that caused them their diabetes. People still want to interact with what they love to eat that cost them their diabetes. And they know for a fact that is a threat to their life. And as a person that does not have it, I don't have it. I thank the good Lord that I do not have it. And to the people that do have it, it's some people's out there that really cares about their health, that wants to make a change, that wants to make a difference. Can you get rid of diabetes? It is. You can get rid of it. But you have to change your diet. You have to change your eating habits. You basically have to change your eating lifestyle, quite frankly, if I'm saying it correctly. And that's how I see it. Now, Luther Vandross, it is said that he loved to eat. He said in the interviews, he loved to eat. And when he was on that interview with Katie Couric, she asked him, she was like, is this true? Is it true that you took a hamburger and put it in between two glazed donuts, because you couldn't find no hamburger buns or rolls. And he was like, it was good. It was good to me because, you know, it was good. I had to do something. I had to find something. Because basically the thing was with Luther Vandross, if you ever noticed, back in the day, he would be slim one minute and then he would be, you know, he would be big the next. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not going to disrespect the legend like Luther. I'm basically just putting out my facts, you know. I'm just putting out my facts and how I see it. Like, he was big one minute, slim the next. And that's basically was the diabetes and the hypertension playing in. Like I said, in April of 2003, he suffered a stroke, which left him in a coma for 2 months. After that, he had to use a wheelchair. He couldn't sing. He basically couldn't do biggest of anything. And I believe him having diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and him eating all that stuff that he know that he wasn't supposed to have, that played a factor in his health. I'm not the only one that has health problems and still be eating, and I know I shouldn't be eating it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say I be eating food that I know I shouldn't eat. I do. But the thing with me, I monitor myself with it. I don't eat as much of it. It's hard to try and to change your eating habits. It's hard to change your lifestyle. But I know deep down, in reality, it's a good thing to do down the line. And that's what I feel. I really feel, in my opinion, in my aspect, when that happened to Luther, him having diabetes could possibly, that was his downfall. He liked it to eat. He was eating stuff that he know he wasn't supposed to eat. And him having this stroke and the hypertension and the diabetes on top of that, it's kind of like, wow, you having all these health problems and boom, this happens. I'm not blaming him because of that was happening to him, because it is said that his mother or somebody in his family had type 2 diabetes. His mother survived him in death in 2005 when he passed away. His mother passed away in 2008. Luther Vandross' mama passed away in 2008. Luther Vandross passed away in 2005. So when you get to what I'm saying, I hope I'm saying it in a respectable way. It really made me pause when I read and when I saw what was said, what happened to Luther. And he was doing interviews and he was clarifying the stuff that he likes to eat. Not in a bad way. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying. And I got tea for y'all on that. The tea on this, another topic with Luther that I want to get off my chest. I'm going to watch the documentary and I'm going to come back and do a review on it. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to watch it, but I'm going to do my best to watch it. But I want to get this other tea out of there for y'all. This other tea that I want to share with y'all with the Luther Vandross topic. Eddie Murphy did a comedy special. I guess he was doing Raw, I guess, back in the 80s. And he made a joke about Luther Vandross. Eddie Murphy made a joke about Luther Vandross. I guess it was like about KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, like he was eating chicken, this and that, the third. And, you know, Eddie Murphy was saying some slick stuff about Luther Vandross. I understand this comedy. Luther Vandross found out. He said he was not offended. That's comedy, you know. That didn't offend him. But so when Luther went to do a show Eddie Murphy was there. Luther Vandross took it upon himself to get Eddie Murphy back by bringing out a KFC sign or a bucket and getting back Eddie Murphy with that joke that Eddie Murphy told about Luther. I was like, that sounds about right and fair. Even though I know it might not have been meant intentionally or personally, it's like, wow, I had no idea all of this happened, but I just wanted to share that with y'all as well. But that does not take away the fact, like what I said on the Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross video that I did a couple of days ago about his sexuality. Was Patti LaBelle wrong about outing him and about telling interviewers about Luther Vandross, saying that allegedly, and saying this is true as well, that he didn't want the world to find out, he didn't want to upset the world. That came out of Patti LaBelle's mouth. And a bunch of people have said that Patti LaBelle was wrong. It wasn't her story to tell. And if Luther Vandross confided in Patti LaBelle, me personally, honestly, if I confided in somebody, especially with something like that, if I confided in you and I trusted in you not to tell anybody, that secret stays with me, and that's gonna stay with you to the day that we transition, we leave this earth. Don't wait till I close my eyes and try to tell a little secret that I confided in you not to tell. I understand that, I understand he was a big star. Luther Vandross, he was a legendary. When he did that, when he did that, when he did that, that what made him a star as well. And that's just how I see it. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. No! I'm back, y'all. But yeah, when he did that, when he did that, I ain't trying to be funny, but when he did that was made him, that lets you know that he was singing. That lets you know. But honestly, respectfully, I don't know if I said it in my last video that I did like a day or two ago. I really felt like if Luther confided in Auntie Patti to not tell his secret about his sexuality, whether he was or not gay, she shouldn't have never done it. But it's not like that we kinda didn't already know, because I already knew. I had feelings in my heart and in my mind. I had a thought. Because look at his albums. Look at a couple of his albums. Look at the picture. Look up the picture with him in a pink and purple room. Look it up. And like what I also said, it's none of our business to know whether he was or whether he was or he wasn't. That's none of our concern, because that was his business. And as a person, me, and as a person that is of the gay community and who is part of the LGBTQ community, for example, if I didn't want nobody to know about my sexuality and I confided in somebody not to tell anybody and something happened to me, if I confide in you, that means don't say anything. You better go to the grave with what I told you. Just like me. If somebody confided in me not to say anything, they can. Because I wouldn't say anything. I'm going to go to the grave with it. That's what a bunch of peoples do. That's the thing with me. Because this don't get talked about long enough. This does not get talked about a lot. About family secrets, friendship secrets, any type of secret. You never know what a person done. You will never know what a person has done to your family member or anything like that, or friend. Because, you know, it might have been something that happened a long time ago, that happened a while back. And people's, they take it to the grave. They take, listen, a lot of people's take a lot of stuff to the grave with them that they wouldn't want you to know. And the peoples that be taking stuff to the grave with them be the ones that you would never expect to do the heinous stuff that they do. I'm just being honest. A lot of peoples have told a lot of things that I know of, celebrities and all. A bunch of peoples have, in the Hollywood world, have told a bunch of stuff that should have been carried to the grave, where we shouldn't have never known about that. And in reality, you know, family and all, like, I'm pretty sure it's somebody in our families or in our friendship circle that has done something, but they ain't gonna tell it. They're gonna take it to the grave. And that's the turn with me. The turn with me is, I got a question for y'all. What do they mean, take it to the grave? Like, do y'all think The Secret was that outrageous and bad that they have to take it to the grave? Because it's a bunch of things that a bunch of people have taken to the grave that you would never know. Whether it's a person thinking that this person is their daddy, but really it's not their daddy, it's their uncle, or their uncle that's really not their uncle, their daddy, or their auntie not really their auntie, that's their mama. You know, that the auntie that you thought was your auntie is your mama, and the mama that, like, the mama, like, the auntie that is your mama, wait a minute, the mama that you thinking is your mama is really your auntie. You know, secrets like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I'm getting it mixed up, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I really feel like if Luther confided in Patty, she should have just kept it quiet and carried it with her. Kept it quiet. But now it's like Auntie Patty is like, people's making it seem like she the villain because she spoiled it. She told it. And it's not like that we already knew about his orientation. I had a feeling about it. I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. Whether he was or whether he wasn't, I still love Luther Vandross, and he is a legend. He's made so many albums. He's made a name for himself. He's Luther Vandross for a reason, and nothing would not take his place. And that's how I feel about that. Indeed. So that's gonna be it for that topic. We got 2 more topics to go. I ain't done this in a long time. We got 2 more topics to go. And how did I do on this topic anyway, y'all? Let me know how I did on this topic. Let me get this other one up. I can't find my lip chap, and that's not okay with me. I can't find my Carmex, and that's not okay with me at all. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I still got the camera on. But yeah. Just 1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. The next topic is Hulk Hogan. I'm not a fan of Hulk Hogan for a bunch of reasons. Number one, he's a bigot, he's a racist, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care if it's the same term, a racist, bigot, prejudice, whatever it is. I don't like him. but it's been trending, so I'm gonna talk about it. I don't. Y'all might jump me. Y'all might come down my throat, but I don't care. I don't even care if he watches this damn video, which I know he might not. I really don't care. But honestly, I don't see how some people get into Hulk Hogan. I understand he was a big star in the 80s and the 90s. Just because he body slammed Andre the Giant made Andre the Giant rest in peace still. But Hulk Hogan, he is just not my cup of tea. He does not do it for me. How in the hell you gonna do a damn single damn leg drop and win a damn WWE championship? How in the hell you gonna get beat up during most of the match? And then you put was one finger up, and people start hitting you, you'll be like, and then be like, honestly, for real, like, what is that? I'm finna get to the topic of Hulk Hogan, y'all. I just have to get this off my chest first. And another thing, in this song that gets me, I'm a real American, but all rights of every man. Shut the hell up, Hulk. You ain't no real American. You got booed at Raw on Netflix. That's why your Bud Light beer didn't sell. I'm just being honest, y'all. Let me behave. Don't nobody want who drinks Bud Light. I don't. I wouldn't drink it for you. Okay. So here we go. Many of y'all probably wondering why Hulk Hogan was booed. So here you go. I'm finna read this to y'all. Wondering why wrestling legend Hulk Hogan was met and loud booed at WWE Monday Night Raw's Netflix debut. The unexpected reaction from fans at the Intent Dome has sparked widespread discussion, so that what caused the backlash. Here's what went down. Hulk Hogan's surprise appearance, the Real American Beer announcement, and the likely reasons behind the negative crowd response. Why Hulk Hogan get booed at Netflix WWE Monday Night Raw? Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart made a surprise appearance during the WWE Monday Night Raw first live Netflix event and at the Intent Dome, Los Angeles of January 6, 2005. Hogan promoted his new American beer brand, now official WWE sponsor, with logo displayed on the ring mat. Despite his iconic status, the crowd loudly booed him throughout his appearance. The boos were likely due to Hulk Hogan's political support for Donald Trump. Now we getting somewhere. I'm gonna speak my opinion about that, and he was banned from WWE 10 years ago as well. But I'm gonna get into that after I finish reading. Y'all finna get some more tea. Whom he endorsed in 2024 Republican National Convention, Los Angeles, with its prominently liberal audience, may have reacted negatively to his presence. Social media users also linked the crowd's response to political stance. Though neither Hogan nor WWE has commented on the incident. Hulk Hogan's boos may also be related to the controversial past in the WWE in 2015, removed from its Hall of Fame after racist remarks surfaced through the Renaissance. In 2018, some fans remain critical of his presence, which linked fueled the crowd's reaction. Okay. All right. And also, congratulations to Rhea Ripley for reclaiming the WWE Women's Championship from Liv Morgan. Yes, indeed. And also, CM Punk defeated Seth Rollins. I didn't get to watch the Netflix special on WWE Monday Night Raw, but for what I've heard, I had mixed reactions. Some people said it was good, some people said it wasn't, but we're gonna get into it. I hope I'm not wasting y'all's time, but we're finna get into it. After what I just read, that basically tells you why I'm not a fan of Damn It Hulk Hogan. I have my reasons. The reason he got booed at WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix in Los Angeles, California was because possibly 100 he endorsed Donald Trump's campaign and his political, his political stuff. He supports Trump. And not only that, in 2015, he did some racist ass remarks on WWE. So you know what WWE did? WWE first, when they found out, because I read about it back in 2015. I read about it when it first came out back in 2015. This was way before I started my YouTube journey. But when I saw it, when he did this back in 2015, he was saying racist remarks when he was still, working with the WWE or partnering with the WWE at that time before he got to where he is now. He said some racist remarks and he went on some racist rants. How I can tell and how I can tell y'all, because let me tell you, when he did this, WWE removed Hulk Hogan from the WWE Hall of Fame, and they even removed Hulk Hogan from everything. They removed Hulk Hogan's name and everything off of the WWE website, the WWE network, and that was that. But now all of a sudden, y'all want to bring this man back in the WWE when he has made racist rants. But I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised at all, baby. I shouldn't be surprised. Because not only was Hulk Hogan a racist, and possibly still is, I don't give a damn how much you try to hide it. He's a racist. He's a racist. He don't like black people. He don't like people of color. And I don't care what any of y'all say. Y'all can drag me if y'all want to, baby. I don't care. Because what y'all cook for me sure don't make me shit. How about that? Now, back to it. Let's get to the tea now. Now me, I speaks facts. I speaks facts. Now, although my facts might not be 100 all the time, but I can verify a couple of things. Now listen. Hulk Hogan allegedly stated that he wouldn't want his daughter dating a black man. That he wouldn't want his daughter dating a Nigger. You can look it up. Something close to it. Hulk Hogan stated years ago how he felt about his daughter if she dated a black man. He was like, allegedly or something like that, like he wouldn't want his daughter dating a black man. And for what? Matter of fact, hold that thought. Let me see, can I pull up that response? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm wasting y'all's time. Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. I got the tea for y'all. I got the tea why he was fired from WWE in 2015. Remember when I told you not too long ago why he was fired from WWE back in 2015? Here go the tea, y'all. Y'all ready for it? Even though it's old tea. Some of y'all might not know this, but y'all gonna know today. The reason he was fired from WWE back in 2015, he made some racist remarks toward his daughter's black boyfriend. Yes, Hulk Hogan's daughter was dating a white dude, was dating a black dude, African American. They used the term African American. I think the term is African American or black American. You know, the term that we have for ourselves now. But this was the remark that got him fired. According to the transcript obtained, published by the National Linker and Radar Online, Hogan reportedly said, I mean, I'd rather if she was going to F some Nigger, I'd rather her marry a 8-foot N-word worth $100 million like a baseball player. I guess we're a little racist, effing Nigger. And that is what Hulk Hogan responded. If y'all don't believe me, honey, I will put it up here and let y'all see for y'all self. I ain't trying to over exaggerate. Now you see why I'm not a fan of Hulk Hogan. Not because he can't fight worth a damn. Not because he's a big name. It's because of him in general. He just does not do it for me. Ever since I laid eyes on Hulk Hogan, when I first discovered Hulk Hogan, I knew it was something about Hulk Hogan that made my skin itch, that made my skin crawl. And I'm not a mean person. I love everybody. I do. I treat everybody the same, equally. You know that. But Hulk Hogan, he just makes my skin crawl. And that is the reason. Now, WWE has let him back in. Let him back in the company after he said all these remarks and rants. He did apologize. Listen, I don't... y'all know what I'm tired of. Y'all know what I'm tired of. I'm tired of everybody, especially these celebrities. Why would y'all be feeling y'allself every time when a celebrity that is not of our community make a rant, a racist rant toward the black community or peoples of color in our community? Why every time they be making this rant, they get caught, they get recorded, it gets out in the public, in the media, and then they want to go and apologize like, I'm so sorry, it wasn't my intention, I was having a bad day. You might have well gone and said this, like what Bill Clinton said, America, I deeply apologize. I had no relations to that woman. You came out better going out like that and doing that, even though it wouldn't made any sense. I'm just being honest. But For real though, I don't like Hulk Hogan. He's not my cup of tea. He's never been my cup of tea. Him or Jimmy Hart, even though I don't know much about Jimmy, but I know enough there is to know. I don't like Hulk Hogan. I would never like Hulk Hogan. He cannot earn my respect or get it. I can't stand. Because he held the championship for about 1,000 and some days. How, I don't know. But just a single leg drop. And you call that wrestling? I understand it was in the 80s and 90s. They didn't have like hair coronas and Siri girls and all these high flying moves that they have now. But Hulk Hogan, I don't know. And then it's the beer that he was trying to promote. He was trying to promote a beer. I love beer, but I don't want no beer from him. No, thank you. So did he deserve to get booed? I honestly, in my opinion, yes he did. Not only did you endorse Trump's campaign, but the fact that you think and the fact that he literally thought that everybody just forgot about that you endorsed this other racist individual's campaign and then said some racist remarks toward your daughter's black boyfriend. You really think that people forgot about that? Hawk? No. Nobody forgot about that at all. People still remember what you said and what you did. So did he deserve to get booed? By opinion, yes. He deserved to get booed. I don't care how many apologies you make towards the public on a remark, a racist remark, a prejudiced remark that you make towards the black community of peoples of color. I don't care how many times you apologizing. You did it, baby. You did it. You put it out there. Everybody knows what type of person you is. A lot of people is fans of Hulk Hogan. A lot of people respect Hulk Hogan, but he has not my respect. I didn't feel bad when they booed him. Greg Valentine, racist. They said the Nature Boy Ric Flair was racist, but it's hard to say. I really don't know if he was or not. But anywho, that's what he gets. So what do y'all think about Hulk Hogan's topic? What do y'all think about the topic with Hulk Hogan? Please comment if you don't mind. Please comment if y'all don't mind. Thank you so much. I hope I'm doing a good job, and I'm so sorry if I'm loud. Now, we finna get on to the last and final topic for today, y'all, of DDTS. Let me pull it up. I know y'all gonna talk about me. I know y'all gonna talk about me after y'all watch this video. That's if y'all watch it. But baby, I've always was told, when you talk about some person, you're thinking about them. You're thinking about them, and they on your mind heavy. So baby, talk about me all you want. But when you talk about me, make sure you listen. When you talk about me, that means you make me famous. You make me a star when you talk about me. You make me a huge star when you talk about me. When you talk about me, you're thinking about me, and you love me. Don't be ashamed to admit it. Baby, do that. Do you. Do you. We're on the last topic, y'all. Okay. The Vivienne, who was a drag queen on RuPaul Drag Race UK. I know a lot of y'all might not watch reality shows or drag race, but I do. I'm so far behind, I'm eventually have to catch up. But yes, this really is sad because this has been trending for a couple of days. And I really wanted to talk about this, even though I don't know much about the Vivienne, but I've heard of the Vivienne. He was a drag queen. And his name was James Lee Williams, and was born April 12th, 1992 in Colwyn Bay, United Kingdom, and died on January the 5th, 2025. Yes, indeed. And I've been trying to figure out what it was said that the Vivienne had died from. But I really don't see anything. But I heard from a source, and I heard from a family member or a friend that told me that she was basically having self-esteem issues, and it could have caused her to commit suicide. I'm not saying that, she did. Listen, I know I'm saying she, but you have got to understand. I made a mistake in a blooper. Y'all probably saying, why is he saying why is he saying she? Listen. Drag queens are legendary. You have to go with the right term when you are supporting and glued or in a community such as the LGBTQ community and the gay community. Because drag queens and transgender men and women, they would make up the LGBTQ community. Drag queens is what set the bar to me. Transgender women, that is what set the bar to me, in my opinion. That is what made the LGBTQ community what it is. Transgender women and drag queens. We owe it so much to those two, because not only are they a part of our LGBTQ community, but they basically tells you and shows you how tough and resilient that they are. Because let me tell you something. Drag queens and transgender women has been around since the 1960s and early 70s, here on and here on. A lot of people's be trying to be slick when they call a transgender woman or talk bad about a drag queen. And people be saying, that is just so sad. That is just so sad. Well, you know what? Let those queens live their life. They're living freely. They're not bothering you. It's not benefiting you, so why is you worried? That's what I be trying to say. I'm a big supporter of the LGBTQ community because I'm part of the community. And I know it goes against some of y'all's religions that is watching this video or people's here around. I understand that it goes against some of y'all religions, and I understand that. I understand y'all not comfortable with the LGBTQ community. I understand that. I understand that the first thing some of y'all worry about is the diseases and how it's affecting the kids and how it's affecting the church and all this and that. Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to get off a topic, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this. Why y'all talking about the church, why y'all talking about the church, you need to be thinking about the church, because the peoples in the church is either on a DL, married with outside kids, having an affair, have a whole nother family, stealing money from the church, and committing adultery. Better yet, even worse. Hell, the peoples that's probably attending these churches probably got kids out here doing whatever they, or grown children out here doing whatever they have to do to get whatever they're going through. You don't know. The people that be in the church, that be doing most of the judging, be the ones that be having the family members. They be doing off the wall shit that shouldn't be done. They be trying to judge somebody else's family and somebody else's life. But really, they ain't sweeping in front of their front door. They trying to sweep in front of somebody else's. While you're going around trying to sweep in somebody else's front door, maybe you should worry about why your husband got a whole new family. Or why your wife is sleeping with the deacon. Or better yet, why your husband or your wife is getting swallowed. That's what y'all need to be worried about, but y'all worried about the wrong thing. But let me get back on topic. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yes, the Vivienne, what I saw, she's really done a lot. And she has really made a name for herself. And it's been a lot of drag queens that have paid tribute to her. Bob the drag queen paid tribute. Mama RuPaul paid tribute. And many, many others paid tribute to her. I didn't know much about her, but I did, from what I saw, that she was truly a remarkable queen and a remarkable person. And she shared so much light on a bunch of peoples and made impact. And she passed away in England. But let me see. I'm going to tell y'all, I try to look up different things, I try to find different stuff that's trending and talked about, that's not talked about long enough. But it is said that Williams used pronouns, they and them pronouns, and identified as a gay man. Just because a man is in drag, he's still a man regardless of the fact. Let's go on and clear that up. Because a bunch of people will be like, oh, he a punk. Because a man is gay and dresses up in a dress, he's a punk. He's a fag. Baby, y'all can call me a fag all you damn want to, but at the end of the day, I'm still a damn man, baby. You can listen, I know homophobia is real, and it is some homophobic peoples out here in the world, still in 2025. The most homophobic peoples that is out there will be the main ones that's secretly part of our community, but is no longer welcomed. That's what's wrong with these DL dudes. That's why I be saying these DL dudes be the main reason a lot of shit just be going wrong. And it said in June of 2023, Williams was a victim of a homophobic attack in McDonald's restaurant in Liverpool. And it said in a statement, the person made a homophobic comment toward her. He was making homophobic comments towards Vivienne, and um and Vivienne, she proceeded to throw a punch first, and then she fled. She fled the scene, and she spoke up on this topic that in 2023 that is still homophobia, that is still homophobic peoples out there. It is, that's true. It's homophobia everywhere. Homophobia everywhere, racism everywhere, and it's crazy. It's crazy that we can't go out here and live our lives, live our truths, be with who we want to be with without somebody trying to make any judgment mark, this and that third. Whatever happened to living freely and living our lives the way we want to live it and being happy? Whatever happened to that? And I applaud her for talking about it and speaking her truth and speaking on this, because I've spoken on this, even though I have not, basically experienced it, but I can feel it. You can basically feel when somebody is against something that wants to say something smart. Like, you can feel it. I'm gonna turn this heat down a little bit because it's a little warm. Also, it says that Williams struggled with drug addiction throughout their life, including a ketamine addiction. They praise the work of the Amstead in Liverpool in their rehabilitation. Okay, so here goes the passing part. Y'all, this video is about an hour long. I know y'all ain't gonna watch it now. It said on the 5th January of 2025, police was called to an address in Catalan by Backford following reports of a sudden death. It was announced later that evening that Williams had died at the age of 32. In a statement from their agent, it was confirmed that Williams had died over the weekend and that their family will not be releasing any further details at present. The police said that the death was not suspicious. The RuPaul Drag Race social media accounts paid tribute to Williams, memorializing them as a beacon of creativity and artistic, identity, and that the Vivienne embodied what it meant to be a true champion. Tributes were paid by several of Vivienne's Drag Race co-stars, including Bagger Chips, who described Williams as their bestest friend in the whole wide world, as well as Michelle Visage, who said Williams was a beacon to so many, and added that they would be so missed. RuPaul paid tribute to the following day, saying that his heart was broken after Vivienne's death, and described Williams as a incredibly talented queen and a loving human being. It breaks my heart reading this because I don't know where she passed from. We don't know, but the family is not releasing anything right now. They said it's not suspicious, but it could have been anything. We don't know that, but I tell you, it's sad. Even though I didn't know much about Vivienne, I'm gonna say this: from what I've saw and from what I've read, she was a truly remarkable person. They was a truly remarkable person. They was a truly remarkable person. Very amazing, very powerful from what people have said about them. So, yes. So, that's, you know, and that's going to be the topic. Rest well, Vivienne. You will be missed by so many others. So, let me know what y'all think about my topic on Vivienne. Matter of fact, comment on what you think about all my topics. So that would be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video soon as possible. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to comment what y'all thought about Luther's topic. Be sure to comment what y'all thought about Hulk Hogan's topic. And be sure what y'all thought about Vivienne's topic. Let me know in general what y'all think. Let me know, do y'all like how I did it, or should I do it again? Let me know. And that will be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm about to go ahead and edit so I can have this uploaded so y'all can watch. And thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Happy Wednesday. Until next time, love y'all. Bye-bye.